In the parables retold, Luke hides from the dreaded temple guard with the early disciples, hoping to further his research into his report on Jesus. But he gets more than he bargained for when he begins to hear the great storyteller's own stories, the parables. The Parables Retold is directed by Paul Sursted. If you don't know who Paul Sursted is, you're not on this channel for long enough. You're brand new. So hi, my name is Elizabeth. Welcome to The Lenz, where I review books, movies, television shows, web series, stuff that I love and want to share with you. Now today we are reviewing The Parables Retold, which was directed and written by Paul Sursted. And the reason why I'm like, you should already know who this guy is because I literally just finished a whole 2 months and a bit of reviewing every episode of his latest and greatest so far series, Testament. Guys, if you have not watched that, anyway, to the end. But today we are reviewing that, so let's jump in. You do feel that adventure aspect is a strong frame for this film. The authentic emotion is there, the adventure is there, the danger is there, the action is there, the depth of meaning is there. And there's no sacrifice of anything that makes a movie a good movie, okay? Yeah, sure, there were moments where I felt like they were kind of more on the nose than others. I felt like the director was kind of winking at us through the screen. But overall, this was a work of art. It's a story that's telling other smaller stories, and it's doing it very well. The diversity in this cast was highly impressive. I thought that we were doing pretty well over here in America, but hey, this film, the UK, oh my gosh. I did not know that you could get that many ethnicities, backgrounds, hair types, hair colors, accents, all in the same film and have it sing like that. And I think that the big thing was that they didn't have to lose their identities to fit into the narrative. Diversity, on point, but how they treated the diversity and how they told the story and how they scripted the lines, 10 out of 10, just amazing. Now as well, the casting director, oh my gosh, one cold root beer for you, ma, or sa, sir, or man. Man, the casting was epic. It was epic, amazing. The depth of the emotion, the ability for them to connect with the characters. They understood the backgrounds of these characters and were able to bring that through in their performance. So casting director, I did not see you in the credits, so that might be Paul as well. But again, one cold root beer, Sprite, whatever you want for you. You did your work. Casting, I felt like just so good. You know what I liked Luke for? I liked Luke because he was really good at just being the canvas that everyone was painting on. I'll tell you a parable here. I'll tell you a parable here. I'll tell you a parable here. And he's learning things as he's going along. And you kind of feel like you're part of him because you're learning as well. So Luke was really, really good. I liked him too. Now, the parables themselves do not lack the unique voice of these writers. What I found so enriching about this film is locked up in how they retold these stories. They didn't just put them in modern times, they switched up the details, added elements, but communicated perfectly the messages without missing a beat. Let me say that again. These writers got the messages and were then able to use their creativity to create new versions and still be loyal to the truth. And if I may, I think this is where faith-based media is going. Filmmakers, writers, actors, cinematographers with the depth of understanding of the word and relationship with God that will allow them to step out of the box we've been in and yet create things that are totally aligned with the mind of Christ. That's the fresh air that this film blew into all these classics. My favorite ones that they did was The Rich Fool and The Hidden Treasure. I love The Rich Fool because I love that David guy. Oh my gosh, he was so real. I loved him. He was so real. And then I loved The Hidden Treasure because just like at the end, I just wanted to cry. Like, you didn't have to do me like that. Like, I loved it. Now, you tell me, have you ever cried after reading Matthew 13:44? No. Tell me. On this. Oh gosh, I wanted to cry. They're the parables. They are the parables. They look different, they sound different, but at the heart, they're exactly the same. And that's the power of cinema, guys. Even the ending score, I was like, oh, I just wanted to stand up and give them a standing ovation. Oh, what a great way to end it. I loved it. Parables Retold is an artfully crafted mosaic of history and imagination on the backdrop of a revised modern world, illuminating the wonder found in the beloved parables. It homages and presents these stories flawlessly with a new creative spin as part of a bigger narrative that even goes beyond the screen. Guys, if you've not watched Testament, and you have not watched the parables retold, I'm crying for you in every language. Like, what is this? You don't know what you're skipping out on. Let me tell you the gospel of faith-based entertainment. We're back. Abi, maybe we're coming. Anyway, things are good now on this side of the pond. Please, please, please enjoy. I'm not even a partner with Testament, or I don't know Paul. I don't know Angel. I have no affiliation, no partnership with anybody. I don't know anybody at all. I'm just here in Canada doing my thing. Watch this movie. You will not regret it. You'll have a great time. That's it for me, and I will see you next time in a new video. Bye.